We are in a state of war, not against any country, not against any army, but against an invisible force which is hitting us each and every year stronger, stronger and stronger. That is climate change. Climate change is hitting us each and every year with glaciers melting, forests burning down, floods, earthquakes and more and more and more. So, what weapon do we have for this war? For this war, we have the weapon known as blue carbon. And me and my team Onyx are working on the problem statement 25038, which states that blockchain based blue carbon registry and MRV system in the software sector under the theme of clean and green technology. So as we already know that blue carbons are the ecosystem like mangrove and sea grasses, which are very vital for Indian climatic system. But the problem is that there is no decentralized system and MRV system. And what are MRV system? MRV system are the system which help us to verify each and every detail of the users and verify their reports. And the system in India is centralized, in which it is a very manual task to do, and have restoring data is a very difficult task to do. The issue faced is that NGOs, communities and coastal panchayats struggle to validate their restoration work in formats of global market. They don't have the proper data, and as there is no proper data on formats, the global market won't accept it, and they don't get funding for their good work and their good deeds that they are doing to restore the blue carbon in the areas. The limitation is that existing systems are centralized and manual, which are prone to manipulation and corruption. Without smart contract tokenization and transparent audit, this cannot be possible. So that's why blockchain plays a major role in this sector. Now, how blockchain will help in this? Let us see with a video example. This is our prototype, sir. So as you can see in this prototype, this is a blockchain based prototype in which you will select your road as a project company over here. After that, you can see your blue project carbon projects which are there. You can register your project under the name, you will enter the ecosystem, you will enter the location, area, area of hectares you have entered, project goals which you have, and all the documentation which are optional, and you can just register to the project. As you will click on it, as it's on blockchain, it takes a little more time. So we will just move forward, and as this blockchain pipeline is on Sepolia, you can see Sepolia wallet will open and you can just confirm your transaction. Just after this, as we move forward, you can see your transaction is been loaded. Boom! Your project has been loaded under the submitted evidence. All the evidence are then being verified by the party and the government in a platform with evidence like number of trees, its average DHM, description, evidence files. And now your portal has been submitted. Now for another instance, if you want to register and get started, you can just as a verifier see whether that property, or you can say whether a land has proper audit for it. And in verify, you can just see the evidence and all the documentation that has been provided to you. If we just move forward, evidence verification panel, we also have all the details for it. These are all the credit system that you can get and are there when a verified token or verified property is being verified. Again, as you can see, it's on blockchain, it might take a little more time. And yes, see, your carbon credit is listed for sale successfully, because your carbon credit also contains money and people tend to buy your blue carbon's credit. Under Sepolia, you can see that the whole blockchain is working. And the last is the credit buyer option, who want to buy this whole credit market of carbon, as most of the company need carbon credits to satisfy their carbon emissions. So here you can see the price which are being set by different type of buyer, and you can purchase it through this tokenization method of Sepolia. This was about our blockchain model. Now the next thing is our ML model, which make us apart and set us apart from each and everyone. If we see right now here, this is our code, sir. In machine learning, what we have done is we have used the CNN model for image classification, and basically we use Tensor first. Tensor for PyTorch. Tensor was we are using first, but then we switched to PyTorch. Why? Because in PyTorch we can use UNet and Magnet for first layer and multi-layer. After that, PanNet for better accuracy of our models, so that it helps us to get better result accordingly. After that, sir, if you see in our whole project, we have taken many APIs throughout the way to get better enhancement of our goals. And if I just let you see through it, all these are the API keys and graphs. So all the graph of a particular area will be available to you. After that, you can see that through all these area and satellite images we have taken through the NIR, infrared rates and RGB. We can classify them into whether they are a blue carbon area or not. So as you can see, here is a satellite image of RGB, then the satellite NIR, then the satellite vegetation NIR and the satellite SWIR. So it tells whether an area has blue carbon in it or not. So it helps us to detect better whether area can be blue carbonate or not. So for better accuracy, we have used PanNet in this, so it can tell better in cases like this, where the area is very manipulative, or you can say the area is very dense and we cannot find out or figure out where the most of the blue carbon is located. And even if we move forward, you can see, sir, we have taken many satellite images and the directories for it to get the final image of the blue carbon areas in the surroundings, which help us eventually to find the blue carbon areas and work on those areas for better development of the country, as well as get a better enhancement of blue carbon and achieve our sustainable goals in the market. Thank you.